Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Hope and Beth move to Carter's Loft. Liam objects to daughter's new home. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B spoilers reveal that Hope Logan Annika Noel and Carter Walton Lawrence St. Victor could be on the road to cohabitation soon. Carter and Hope are strengthening their bond every day, so it's easy to imagine them living together in the not-too-distant future. Hope currently lives at the cabin on Brooke Logan's Catherine Kelly Lang property, but she may have some good reasons to move before long. For starters, Brooke just betrayed Hope by running her mouth to Ridge Forrester Torsten K about the LLC takeover scheme. Hope could view this as an example of how living so close to Brooke puts her right in the middle of her daughter's business. Brooke wouldn't have been able to overhear that conversation and tattle to Ridge if Hope lived at Carter's Loft. Plus, Hope may find herself wanting to create some distance due to the new tension that's formed with Brooke. Perhaps Hope will feel like they could both use a break from each other and admit that to her mom. Carter seems totally ready to build a life with Hope, so he may plan on asking her to move in soon anyway. Of course, Hope and Beth Spencer Jordan Gracie are a package deal, so Beth would be making this move, too. Although Beth would prefer to see her parents get back together, she clearly likes Carter and may have no problem with his romance with Hope. If Hope decides she's ready to take this next step and build a family unit, Beth may be totally fine with it. Liam Spencer Scott Clifton, on the other hand, may object to Hope moving so fast with Carter and dragging their daughter into drama. The news of this LLC takeover plot may concern Liam and leave him uneasy about Hope's whole relationship. Liam may voice his complaints if Hope moves Beth into Carter's Loft and expects him to just get on board. Although Liam might argue that it's too soon, Hope could defend her growing connection with Carter and push her ex to accept that things are changing. Hope might make a prediction about Carter being the one and reveal plans to keep him in her life for a long time. Even if B&B ultimately breaks this pairing up, Hope may want to believe they're meant to last. Regardless, the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say some big developments are still to come in Hope and Carter's storyline, so we'll bring you updates on where their relationship is headed. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Hope and Beth move to Carter's Loft. Liam objects to daughter's new home. In the dramatic world of the Bold and the Beautiful, where emotions run high, family secrets unfold, and relationships teeter on the edge of disaster, a new twist is about to shake things up for Hope Logan Annika Noel, her daughter Beth River Davidson, and her estranged husband Liam Spencer Scott Clifton. The Forrester family is no stranger to shifting alliances, but this time, it's Hope who is making a bold move, one that will force Liam to confront his past, his fears, and his beliefs about what's best for his little family. The unlikely move, Hope and Beth's new life. It all starts when Hope, fed up with the constant tension in her marriage to Liam, takes a drastic step to secure her independence and redefine her life. After months of strain in their relationship, primarily due to Liam's ongoing guilt over his emotional involvement with Steffi Forrester Jacqueline McInnes Wood, Hope decides that it's time for a fresh start not only for herself but for her daughter, Beth. They need a space that's free from the pressure of family expectations, and a new beginning away from the hurt and disappointment that has been clouding their lives. In a surprising twist, Hope chooses to move into Carter Walton's Lawrence St. Victor Loft. This isn't just a casual relocation. This is a bold, symbolic step that signifies Hope's desire to carve out a new identity, separate from the shadow of her troubled marriage. Carter, who has always been a reliable friend to both Hope and Liam, welcomes her with open arms. He understands her need for space and privacy, and he's more than willing to provide that sanctuary. After all, Carter has seen firsthand the pressure Hope has been under, and he respects her decision to prioritize her well-being and that of her daughter. Liam's reaction: shock, anger, and fear. For Liam, the news of Hope and Beth moving into Carter's loft is a gut punch. He's always tried to be the good husband and father, but lately, he's been distracted, torn between his loyalty to Hope and his unresolved feelings for Steffi. The idea of Hope taking such a drastic step, especially with their daughter in tow, forces him to reckon with the reality of their fractured marriage. Liam doesn't understand why Hope would feel the need to make this move after all. He believes that their home is where their family should be. But the more he tries to reason with her, the more it becomes apparent that the distance between them is growing. Liam, blindsided by Hope's decision, begins to spiral. His initial shock soon turns to anger, frustration, and a deep sense of betrayal. He believes that Hope is choosing to distance herself from him permanently and that her move to Carter's loft represents the end of their marriage. In his mind, this isn't just about a change of address, it's about Hope no longer trusting him, no longer believing in their future together. For a man who has struggled so much to hold on to his family, Liam now feels like he's losing everything he holds dear. And it's not just about Hope moving into Carter's loft. It's about the fear of what this could mean for their daughter, Beth. Liam's fatherly instincts kick in as he imagines Beth growing up in Carter's loft, away from the familiar warmth of the home that he envisioned for his little girl. He can't bear the thought of her being raised in a space that doesn't feel like home to him, and the idea of sharing custody becomes even more complicated. He's not just concerned about the physical environment, though. He's worried about the emotional toll this will take on his daughter. Will she feel the absence of both parents in her life? Will she grow up feeling torn between two different worlds? Carter's role, the friend and the confidant. As Hope and Beth settle into their new home, Carter takes on an even more prominent role in their lives. While he's supportive of Hope's decision, he also recognizes the potential fallout from this bold move. He's aware of the delicate situation between Hope and Liam, and he doesn't want to be seen as an adversary or a replacement for Liam. But Carter can't ignore the chemistry between him and Hope, which is undeniably palpable. There's a certain comfort that Hope finds in his presence, a kind of emotional safety net that she hasn't felt in a long time. For Carter, this is a chance to show his loyalty to Hope as a friend, but there's no denying the growing tension between them. He's had his own share of complicated relationships and heartbreak, and he knows that Hope needs someone she can lean on. But the more time they spend together, the harder it becomes to ignore the attraction simmering beneath the surface. Still, Carter is careful not to overstep any boundaries, understanding that Hope is vulnerable and going through a difficult period in her life. As the weeks go by, Carter finds himself walking a fine line, balancing his support for Hope with his own emotions. He remains steadfast as a friend, but the reality of his feelings for her could complicate things. Meanwhile, Hope leans on Carter for emotional support, unsure of where her future with Liam stands. Though she knows her decision to leave the family home is a difficult one, she feels it's the best choice for her and Beth. Liam's confrontation, a stormy showdown. Tensions reach a boiling point when Liam decides to confront Hope about her move. He storms into Carter's loft, filled with anger, confusion, and desperation. He demands answers, questioning Hope's decision to uproot their daughter's life and accusing her of pushing him out of the picture entirely. Hope, standing firm in her resolve, tells Liam that she isn't doing this to hurt him, she's doing it to protect herself and their daughter. The hurt and bitterness in her voice are unmistakable as she explains how she's felt stifled in their marriage, unable to heal from the wounds of betrayal and neglect. Liam, his voice shaking with emotion, pleads with Hope to reconsider. He argues that this decision isn't in Beth's best interest, that she needs both of her parents in one home to feel secure. But Hope counters that stability isn't just about the physical space, it's about the emotional well-being of everyone involved. She reminds Liam that they've both been living under the weight of unresolved issues, and it's taking a toll on their daughter. The loft, for now, represents a space of peace, away from the chaos of their unresolved emotions. As the confrontation escalates, Carter walks into the room, sensing the tension between the estranged couple. The air thickens with unspoken words and suppressed feelings, as Carter stands silently, offering no judgment. Liam shoots him a glare, immediately sensing the unspoken connection between him and Hope. But Carter remains calm, respecting Hope's wishes and offering her the support she needs. The road ahead, Hope's bold decision. As the dust settles, Hope's bold decision remains unchanged. She and Beth will stay in Carter's loft, at least for the time being. While Liam continues to grapple with the loss of his family under one roof, he is faced with the realization that this may be the turning point in their marriage. The question now is whether Hope and Liam can find their way back to each other, or if this move marks the beginning of a new chapter, one where their lives and their daughter's future are shaped by entirely different circumstances. In the world of the bold and the beautiful, nothing is ever certain, and the stakes have never been higher. Hope's decision to move into Carter's loft may have been a step toward independence, but it's also a powerful statement about the emotional upheaval in her life. And as for Liam, this is a wake-up call, a painful reminder that relationships take effort, and sometimes, they require the hardest choices of all.